come anywhere in that stratosphere of wins for a heavyweight title. This is not going to happen. So, you know, Cena basically calling Cody his little bitch, and his chauffeur. Like,
I'm done.
That was great. And he said, I'm not gonna roast you. I'm gonna bury you. Like, I'm like, all right, now we're going next level.
Yeah, when he did that, I was,
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great. It's like, I will bury you. Ask everyone that's been in the ring with me. It's not about me burying them. I am the talent.
I think his quote was, "I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity," and I was like, "Oh, this is not an alcoholic party talking right now." That's how I remembered that one so vividly. But yeah, it was crazy. Like they were just like I didn't even think they would even have a face to face interaction before Mania, because honestly, before it was just one will talk, one will leave, and the other will talk, and they never talk to each other. But I don't know. I'm now like really getting pumped for WrestleMania just because of like that segment alone, and also I like how he brought up Vince McMahon without bringing up Vince McMahon, basically saying John Cena was the chosen person of someone we can't even talk about anymore. And then John Cena, fun fact, took a shot at Tony Khan in hindsight, saying that I make empire for billionaires and you steal their son's money or something like that. I was like, ooh. That was, I'm sorry, that wasn't even the original me getting that. I was like, oh, okay, that's what he meant. I didn't.
And they call him a nympho baby?
Yes. Bruh, between The Rock and Johnny, The Rock last year and Johnny this year, this man's been getting cooked on the mic. Like, he was on his own today, but still, like, that, bruh. We were watching some today, like, The Rock's promos going into that Mania last year was just the most hilarious things. He was giving it to Cody. But again, shout out to Cody, he held his own, he was able to keep up and everything, and I'm definitely really looking forward to it. Like, I should definitely, like, I say, go check it out for yourself, the full unedited version of it. Like, this dude called John Cena his hero, but also a piece of shit. Like, it was wild.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great segment to start Raw. Like, to get everyone invested. That was a great way to start. And then when at the end of it, when he told Cena, well, at least I never got told I can't wrestle.
That was
Cena sold that like someone like killed his puppy or something. Like he was so like he sold that so well, and then he faked the attack. He's like, nah, and then he actually walked in, and then he goes in. But the only problem is, it felt like it took 10 years for him to do the crossroads. I'm like, that was real slow.
What I definitely like. The Rock has to show up at some point before Mania. Like
you have 2 Raws left before Mania.
True.
Minneapolis next Monday, and then probably California, somewhere close to Vegas.
But he's not like advertised. Like they're gonna be like, oh, The Rock gonna be here. What is up? I am from the DMV. How's it going? I can't read the writing, but thank you for coming and hang out this morning. Yeah. So moving right along, we then had the New Day in the ring asking for a title opportunity or a tag team championship opportunity, which I'd love to see the New Day's tag team champions heels. I think would be awesome. And Adam Pearce came out, and to the surprise of everyone, I guess, surprise I guess to the people there, he brought out Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates, the New Catch Republic. Now it's really dope. I'm a Pete Dunne fan. Like, this dude is crazy talented. Like, I enjoy all his matches and stuff.
They're both very talented.
They do their
like,
thing.
What people forget, Tyler Bate, you think he's been wrestling forever? The man's like in his mid-20s.
I can see that.
But he started wrestling like at like 13 or 14, which is insane.
You're from Japan. That is what's up. Monster Club Japan. I love it. But yeah, it was a good match. Like I knew
Yeah.
They were going to put on a clinic out there, and
but it only made sense for New Day.
They had to win. There was okay, and then this is going to go into. This is probably a talk I say probably 2 weeks from now, but I want to see where this pays off. Like, you turn them heel for a reason. There is no.
They're winning. They're winning. Like, if they're going to do the War Raiders versus New Day, if they want to do it at Mania, that's fine, which I think they should. So you can have a little interaction between now and then. But yeah, if you do not give the belts to the New Day, they haven't been champs since 2021. They're due.
Like, I also forgot that the War Raiders are even in WWE still.
Because they haven't done much since they've been tag champs, which is very annoying. But WWE does not know how to book their tag team division very well. Like, people want to, roast and troll AEW. Like, WWE does everything perfectly. They do not. They do not. Like, I'm a fan of all wrestling. Okay? WWE has a lot of flaws. So all the trolls and marks of WWE going after AEW, AEW does some really good things. And one of the things they do really well is their tag team division is relevant. WWE's tag team division is like, hey, we're just going to have a match. We're not going to have a story. And we're just going to keep having matches with no story, no build. Like, what are y'all doing?
Like, it was I don't know, and I have nothing against the War Raiders. It's just they haven't done anything to excite me. Like, I was more excited when Austin Theory and Grayson Waller had the belts. Well, one of them a Theory fan and a Waller fan, but still, like, okay, they want it. They're gonna do something now. They see what they do, and then nothing happened. Nothing of relevant came of it. Like, I honestly thought they were gonna be turning heel going into that Mania. And I don't know, I just haven't really cared about the WWE titles since like the Motor City Machine Guns had the belt. I'm invested. I've seen them do what they do. Chris Powers says, I haven't finished Raw. I just got to the Gunther and Jimmy and New Days of Teals. Breaks my heart, but they're great. It's awesome to see Tyler Bates back. Yes, I agree. And we're gonna get on the Gunther thing now, actually. Okay, so before the match took place, you had the backstage segment between Jimmy and Jey Uso, and basically Jey was just telling Jimmy he's going to be back here, but he wanted to go out there, but Jimmy was like, no, I got this. And
he told him in his ear, be careful.
Anytime someone tells you to be careful, it is not going to go well at all. That's like when someone tells you in a horror movie, I'll be back, they never come back.
They die.
Yeah. If you can tell me a time that didn't pan out in the movie, let me know. But good luck. But we knew how this was going to end. He was going to get packed all the way up. But before we got there, we had, was it the Breaker and Penta match, or did it go right to Gunther and?
No. Gunther and Big Jim was before that.
Okay. So this match went exactly how I thought it was going to go. Jimmy had flurries of offense, but for the most part, we knew Gunther was going to lose that match. I mean, you had to set up this angle correctly, and they did that and then some. I felt like I was watching the damn AEW match at one point toward the end when the packing up really happened. And
well, like, so this is my thoughts. Like, Big Jim, like Party said, got a flurry, but Gunther's is different. Mm-hmm. He took it all. It's like, okay, I'll take that and then I'll raise you this. And his offense, like, when Gunther gets pissed off, what he does to you, he dismantles you. Like, no one talks it, like, we talk about his chops, like how they're game changers. But his clotheslines, when he's pissed off, he's about to decapitate you. Hey, that's what he did to the Big Jim. Man, looked like a child. And then packed him up with a power bomb. And like, how many times did he pick him up when he could have pinned him? Like numerous times.
It's like a video game.
He was playing with his food.
Yeah.
And then they put him to sleep.
Did he ever?
And
GG's.
And the sleeper you don't think of as a oh my gosh type of hold, but when Gunther does it, it's his face, it's how he has it hooked. Like you believe it's a dangerous move when Gunther does it.
Yeah, you're like someone's not going to live when he does that to you.
He's won many matches. I mean, he beat Randy Orton with the sleeper. Okay, 14-time champ. He being with a sleeper. Okay, put things into perspective.
Mm.
And then what's crazy is he starts beating up Big Jim after match, and then Jay comes down, and there's a big fight, and then a security guard gets power bombed on the steps. I've never seen Gunther
I'll
attack.
never do that.
Never attacked security before. He did that night, and then he put the little plastic cuff zip ties.
Which that wasn't. It could have been set up smoother, but
yeah,
understandable. You know,
hooked Jay up to that. As soon as he did that, I knew what was gonna happen,
bro.
This man, I say this, and then you tell me what you think about it, but he beat the crap out of Big Jim. He hit him with the belt, busted him wide open, like it was a bloody mess.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's sitting there, he's taunting Jay,
mm-hmm.
beating up Big Jim in arm's reach. And then he proceeds to go absolute savage and rub Jim's blood all over himself like a madman.
You know that John Moxley time on that one. Like that is brought out the John Moxley handbook. But yeah, like I get it. It kind of works in two different ways. One, because they look alike. So you're getting that image of, oh shit, this could be me in 2 weeks. Getting packed up in Legion Stadium. And I don't know, like, if you do all this, now I was kind of on the fence. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, Jay has to win. If not, then what did we do this for? Like, I'm why would you build up this? I'll try to put people in your fields like that. Like, this man's watching his brother get beat up in front of me. He can do nothing. This is like when Triple H was handcuffed to the ring and he had to watch Stephanie get punt kicked by Randy Orton. You knew he was gonna get that smoke. And that was the first thing I thought of when I saw that image and that. But yeah, it's I needed that. Now I'm psyched up for this match. Before it might have been the piss break match. This might when I went to go get my WrestleMania souvenir T-shirt or get a beer. But now I'm locked in now. I'm tapped in.
But Gunther did something that needed to be done to make this event feel more serious. That beatdown of Jimmy, like that was needed for this.
Like I'm loving this character now.
To make it more serious. But the thing is, and I've said this, and I'll keep saying it.
City America's morals.
You do not have Gunther lose 2 WrestleManias in a row to little guys. The way you have him booked, you don't do that. I'm not against Jay winning the belt, okay? So if anyone thinks I don't like him, I do. But the whole thing is, you can have him beat Gunther, but just not at Mania. Usually they do WrestleMania rematches at Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
You have Jay beat him there.
I'm gonna sleep. Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, I understand wrestling very well, so I'm not speaking sideways outside my mouth. Like logically you have to look like, yeah, you make the argument, well Jay's so over, blah blah blah, merch, blah blah blah, but like you want to have some realism to this.
Mm-hmm.
Realism is Gunther beating him. That is real. Just like I won't get off this damn horse either. How Drew McIntyre will lose by dumb ways to people he shouldn't lose to. Like,
yeah, they're killing that character.
That's freaking crazy. Drew McIntyre in a real life situation is beating up most of the roster, hands down, beating their ass, especially CM Punk.
He had to go there.
I did. CM Punk's a little older dude, man. Me and CM Punk are almost the same damn age.
Wow.
He's got me by 2 years.
Okay, Christopher Power chats in. Jay has to win. If he loses, it's a great. If he wins, if he loses, a great underdog story for the OG bloodline. I mean, I kind of we were going with that. Yeah, I first of all, it's gonna be insane the amount of yeeting that's gonna happen going into that. Like when his music hits in Vegas, we're all in.
Well, Pat McAfee will probably fall off the damn table.
Yeah.
He is such a yeet mark. He is going to fall off the damn table and hurt himself.
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Simba? 777. But like I know, like I see what you're saying, and I'm now starting to come around on Gunther. I did not. Well, I didn't. I can't say I didn't care about this dude. I just this man's intensity. Like he just. There's something about this. Like
he's on another level.
When you can't like blur the reality, when you can't take reality and your character and they merge together beautifully like that. I'm like, damn. The way he was talking to these kids yesterday on LFG, I was like, God dang. He says, "F your feelings."
He cooked him.
Yes. Then he got into the he ain't the Undertaker's face in a disrespectful way, but he kind of questioned him. And for a second, I saw John in the Undertaker like. When you don't like something and when you question it,
yeah,
I think it was like, who the hell is this dude talking to me about something? But another chick was like, you know what, he does kind of make a good point though, and he got himself. I'm like, damn, kind of this guy in the Undertaker, like he doesn't. Undertaker, you do the impersonation better than I do, but like he asked Undertaker basically why wasn't the person on his team a killer? They're a bigger, stronger woman. They don't got that killer instinct. He said, it's kind of your fault. You're the coach. That's why Undertaker wasn't having that shit. You don't call me something I do. What have you done? Got a point. Not a killer. But yeah, like I'm invested. When Gunther came to WWE, I told my friend he's coming only a matter of time. Yes, and this dude has just been wreaking havoc ever since. Is this your boy for a second right now? So, yeah, I'm going to check in with the chat, see what you guys are all up to. Again, thank you guys for coming through very early in the morning. I know, it's rare. Well, not rare. I always do the Wednesday morning chats and everything. And your boy is going to WrestleMania. So, after I get off the stream, I'm going to probably clean my house, see what someone's up to, and we're going to probably head to the bank to get ready to start playing this stuff out and everything, just kind of seeing where we are money-wise. And again, now kind of a small problem. We got to cover night 2 of WrestleMania because your boy has to work. Not too much, Joel, not too much. Just, I don't know, trying to get my grind on, trying to get this money up so I can go to WrestleMania in 2 weeks. And only leave it to your boy to buy a game-used City Connect jersey for the Orioles. Literally knowing he's going on vacation in 2 weeks. That was $200 I shouldn't have spent, but still did because it was only jersey in my size and it was a City Connect game-used. Like, it's cheaper to buy that than to get the authentic one at the stadium, so that's kind of weird how that worked out. LA is great, but after the fires, we're not want to visit anytime. I love LA. So next up after that we had the Finn Balor Penta. The Penta Braun Breaker. God, why I'm not taking on the Judgment Day. It was the Judgment Day. Like I was the name.
Finn and Dom.
Finn and Dom. I don't know why I was blanking. But it's one injured. The other never wrestles. The other two are women, so they're not going to be in a men's match. But honestly, it was a good match. I knew they were going to have an angle, and they did. And there were uh, accidental kicks and spears between Penta and Braun Breaker, and ultimately that led to the undoing and finishing the coup de grace. And well, the Judgment Day did cheat. That's what they do.
Well, yeah. The whole thing is once Braun accidentally speared Penta, I knew it was over because they got rid of Braun, and then Finn hit the coup de grace, and that was it. You know, like the shame is Finn Balor's so talented. I mean, and what people don't realize is the man's like either 40 or over.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call the dude old like that, but he is.
But he's still buff as hell.
Yeah.
He don't eat carbs.
Yeah,
You see, he's got like an 8-pack.
What that man, like 2% body
fat?
Or
maybe 8-pack or a 10-pack. I don't know, but it's Washboard City there.
I'm like, what is this dude?
You put a donut in front of him. He's like, "No, bro, get that out of my face."
I've seen that. I've seen that.
He's like, "I'll take some broccoli, thanks."
That's funny as hell.
No donuts. Get this shit out of here.
Yes, it is spring. Loving it.
Eat broccoli.
Yeah, I don't eat healthy. Like, again, shout out guys to me, because this is day 2 of me without alcohol in me. So, yeah, just let that sink in, guys. 2 days.
Yeah, keep supporting him. Keep giving him positive vibes because it's not easy for him to do. And I'm proud of him for doing it. But I also, like all of you,
know who I work for.
Question.
You guys know.
Question him being able to do that because he does like his alcohol. So for him to go almost 3 weeks without it before he has fun at Mania, like, it's a big deal.
You know we're going to get crazy out there.
Oh, and also, just a reminder to you, Monster Club, make sure you subscribe. Because when he hits 2K, we're going to be doing a fire live stream from the gym. So y'all need to subscribe because it needs to happen because I'm going to be a clown. He's going to be a clown, and it's going to be epic.
Y'all just need to see me trying to lift all that weight I tried that one time. Y'all would have just, woo, y'all would have had way too much fun. The trolls, the fans, everybody would have wanted that situation. So if you want to see me in pain,
2,000 subscribers.
Subscribe. If you don't want to see me in pain, don't subscribe. But I want money, so subscribe. Everyone subscribe. I'll be okay. I'll live. Not a bitch. I won't fold.
I pick things up and put them down. I'll teach Kendall how to do it.
Yeah, I will be okay, guys. I will be okay. But I would love 2K before we got to WrestleMania. Like, we're going to be celebrating regardless. I know we have 4,000 view hours. YouTube, please go faster. Love Party Monster. But yeah, I think what better place to go celebrate than in Vegas? Like, go gambling that day. I don't even gamble here. And we have a casino right across from the damn restaurant.
5 minutes from the house.
Yes, I could be gambling every single day. But no, it's not really must-sees. But for Vegas, we have to switch things up. But yeah, getting right back into it. We did have the Logan Paul and AJ Styles confrontation, and again, I'm glad they did this, but ultimately we know where it's gonna go. But they did make the match official that day also, but basically Paul was talking his shit, AJ was talking his shit, and AJ tried to set him up for the Styles clash, but he got out of it and hit him with the pulverizer.
And I have to say, on the eyes, that move is beautiful. The pulverizer, that's actually a beautiful. Like, he does it beautifully. Like,
yeah.
And people look, people can hate on Logan Paul, and I do. But athletically, he is blessed.
Yeah.
He really is, because not everyone can pull off that move. Because it looks like one thing, but then it turns into like a DDT.
What in the world? Okay, guys. Technical difficulties on the computer side. I've never seen my computer do that before. That's so weird. I think we've been crazy all day because it's still going live here. That is weird. And now the webcam's not up. That's okay. I have no idea what's going on with my computer today. Not made for kids. Now the webcam is legit set up. What in the world? Okay. Well, okay. We'll just do it this way. Okay, guys, so sorry about that. Weird technical issues, but we were talking about the Logan Paul. John was talking about how blessed Logan Paul is athletically. And I agree. Logan Paul is built different. Like, granted, do I agree with Logan Paul outside of wrestling? Hell to the no. Do I like him in the ring? Sure, he's a good wrestler. I can't hate on the guy. Especially for someone that just came in with very little wrestling experience to just do what he's doing. Like, he's had I can think of at least 3 crazy spots and that just stick out in my mind, like the Ricochet spot, that move he did on LA Knight at the SummerSlam last year. Like, this dude is
and then the
insane.
selfie with the elbow drop to Roman.
Oh, yeah. Like, that was crazy.
And he hit it perfectly while he's doing the selfie.
Yes.
That's wild.
And this dude out here, this is a social media kid. Well, he's an adult, but you know what I mean. Like, he's from social media the world, and like now he's out here doing things like that. That's nuts. I mean, granted, he did boxing shit, so he is athletic, but still, that's a whole different.
Jake's more of the boxing because that's what he consistently does. But both of them got famous off of YouTube first.
Well, Disney made them famous. So Disney started the boat, I guess.
And then they got their show coming out.
Yeah. So, I will not watch. I'm sorry. I like the Paul Boys, but I'm not gonna watch it. No offense. But I might buy a Paul shirt, you know. Shit, if I see one at like the souvenir stand and no one else wants it, by all means, here's $30. Take it. Take it. And the sad thing, I actually do like his newest shirt. It says, "I hate Logan Paul," but I don't hate Logan Paul. But I will support the guy, so I might buy it.
But I think Logan's gonna beat AJ at Mania.
That will be kind of like.
I think it'll be a great match, but you gotta remember another thing too. We're talking about Finn being older. AJ's older than Finn.
How old is AJ? I know AJ is like.
I'd say 43, 44, 45, somewhere in that.
I think he's like mid-40s.
Because he's been wrestling for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a while.
Someone fact check that, guys. How old is AJ Styles? That's your guys' homework. Next up we had very pointless. Laura Valkyrie is going to take on Bayley next week because she hasn't beaten Bayley, but whatever. It's going to be a Raw match. I love Bayley.
And Raquel's probably going to interfere.
Yeah, that can set up a tag team match for Mania.
Yeah.
With her.
Because you got to have Liv on Mania.
Of course. I mean, ultimately, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't go this route. They're not going to do it now because it's way too late. I definitely thought they were going to have Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss.
Why they're not doing anything with him, I have no idea.
What's up, Kimberly? How's it going? Yeah, that is so crazy. Like, y'all are. When's the last time we saw the Wyatt Six?
Hot minute.
I think it might have been time I went to the match last year their debut match after SummerSlam. But I'm pretty sure they might have been on TV after that. But
no, they were. We haven't seen them this year.
Yeah, they haven't done anything of note. And
last time we saw them was late last year.
And there's a bonus DLC content if you get the game.
Yeah.
which is wild, but you don't. You know what I mean? It makes sense to tie them into. I don't know. It's like when they had Goldberg as a special character. He was wrestling in Mania that year. He just came back at the Rumble and then was in Mania that same year in Orlando. But I don't know. I think they're like kind of shitting the bed now with those characters. Like they could be a dominant faction and they're not doing anything with them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about that kind of character. They just don't know what to do. Like look at the Fiend. The Fiend was awesome. Then they ended up by having him in a Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins.
The worst thing was the thing with Goldberg.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Killed that character.
Because Goldberg said, I'm a superhero. I can't lose to the Fiend.
That's like getting beat by somebody's grandfather. Like,
yeah. Like, get out of here. Goldberg's like 60. Get the fuck out of here.
I love Goldberg. I grew up on Goldberg, but
yeah,
I can't.
But I was back, like, when he was a beast. He's not a beast no more.
Yes, Caden was, I remember you. Dana is my same age. Dana is like 47, isn't he? That's wild.
So, last match.
And,
so predictable.
Yes.
So predictable.
Okay. So we had Rhea Ripley taking on Io Sky. But twist was special guest referee Bianca Belair, who's looking right in her little referee outfit, by the way. She was looking like a little chocolate snack. I was feeling it. But we all know how this was going to go. It's going to be some fuckery in the finish. And it was a really competitive match honestly, like for the most part of it. It was like a really good competitive, like I enjoyed it.
That wasn't my concern. I knew it was going to be a good match. But I knew something was going to happen where there was going to be no winner. So now they're going to make this a triple threat.
And I'm like, why can't just make it a triple threat then? Just make it like that.
No, but they got to go through the motions, blah, blah, blah. And that's what they did. So we know next week it'll get confirmed by Pierce that this is going to be a triple threat because we had a double DQ. Because Bianca took a bump from both of them.
Okay, can we first of all stop making the champion look like a bitch every time? And I say it respectfully. I love Io Sky, but
her mannerisms are that of a child.
Yeah, they're making her look like an afterthought in her own story. Like
yeah,
she out here getting pie faced and pushed to the side.
She's like the little sister when two big sisters are beefing.
Yeah, like. Y'all, she is the champion in this.
But she's treated like a little child.
I'm glad to see Bianca take on Rhea without Io in the match.
Honestly, I'd rather see that.
But like,
because that's two alpha females.
Yeah.
Io's not going to be ever classified as an alpha female. She's tiny.
No, she just
flies around.
Like, I hate to say it like this because I love this other person I'm about to compare her to, but when I first saw Liv Morgan with the title, it didn't look right. It made, I couldn't, like, I'm talking face Liv Morgan. Face Liv Morgan with the title made no sense. But eventually I grew to love her as a heel.
She was better as a champ as a heel.
Yes. Because she made it believable.
Yeah.
She's not winning on her own. She's winning by cheat mentality. She's getting help from Dom. She's finding ways to cheat.
Yeah.
Or Raquel's helping her. I don't buy Io Sky as a champion. I'm sorry. She's great. I see her as like an NXT champion. Something like down there.
But with all these big powerhouses on the main roster, it's just like, it's not believable.
Yeah. It's
like Rhea or Bianca in real life would smash Io like in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like Io be.
And Io's kind of older too, so that she looks good for her age, but she's definitely.
Well, over there they age differently.
Yeah, that's makeup and rice.
Yeah, they could be 50 or 60 and look 10, 15, 20 years younger than what they actually are.
But again, storylines, I think it's probably like the most convoluted storyline that makes no sense because what is the point? You're making, first of all, you had Rhea Ripley look like a crazy woman in this whole situation. I love Rhea, but they're making her look like wild out there. Signing a contract, which has never been a thing ever in WWE. Well, I'm sure people have tried it, but it doesn't make it legally binding that you're in this match. We tried that angle, didn't work. Then we had a triple threat that ended in double DQ finish, didn't work. But we're still going to try to find a way to make this a triple threat. They're going to find that way. I see it. And it's going to make the Royal Rumble look pointless. It's going to make the Elimination Chamber pointless. Because there's other women that didn't win both those matches, and guess what? They're not in the main event at WrestleMania. So what makes Rhea so special? I love Rhea, but still, she does not have a gripe in this situation. She took her eye off the ball and lost her title. She go to the back of the line.
I think Bianca should win and go heel.
I think because well, they haven't really brought it up either. I felt like they were teasing the heel Bianca, and then I think it's still there somewhere, but they're not really following up on it.
What I think, you tell me if you agree. I think Naomi should come out and help Bianca. And then they embrace.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could have the next, Raw or SmackDown, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Bianca be like, yeah, Naomi, you always had my back.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell is Jade Cargill?
Oh, that's funny because I'm kind of there without Naomi being a part of that. I kind of think it would be Jade costing Bianca the title, but if they just did it like that, it would make no sense. They'd have to have something that would lead towards that, and they haven't at all. So it would have to happen the day after Mania. That Raw after Mania, because Raw after Mania is always crazy. Like there's always.
But they like.
I don't have.
It's time for Bianca to go heel. She's never been a heel,
mm-hmm.
and I think heel Bianca would be fire.
Yeah.
Because she can be like, strut her shit,
mm-hmm.
and I'm big and I'm bad. Like,
fuck
you.
House.
Y'all are nothing. Y'all are little ants in my world. Like, this, she go epic heel and do pretty much whatever she wants because nothing's holding her back because she's a heel now.
Christopher says, Bianca turns heel, Naomi turns face, Jade ? Well, Naomi is already heel because she attacked Jade. And
yeah, Christopher.
There's no way to get her back into the...
I'd say, Christopher, it makes more sense for Bianca to go heel and Naomi stay heel. And Jay's the face and they can kind of feud. Because I would love to see Jade versus Bianca feud one-on-one. I'd love to see that.
Well, let's say
that'd
just
be power versus power.
They've been setting that one up for a little bit too. Like they set that up at Rumble last year, and then Jade got injured in real life, so they had to make a storyline out of it. So
yeah,
that is interesting. That definitely we'll have to see. We have 2 more weeks to see it play itself out, but I don't know. No, bro, it's going face. How can Naomi go face though?
Not right now.
I'm not trying to come at you. I'm asking the question. Like
she's full on heel. Can't just turn her face right now. She's got to be a heel for a minute.
Jade's gonna get the belt. I see that, but I don't know how you get Jade back to this picture.
The whole thing with Jade Cargill. She has so much ability,
mm-hmm.
but she's not good enough to call a match.
Mm-hmm.
And calling matches is important. Like, if you can't call a match,
mm-hmm.
you're going to be limited into the success that you have because whoever's calling the match, make sure the match goes smooth and
mm-hmm.
things happen correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't call a match because she's still rough around the edges. Like she doesn't. As strong as she is, she should be able to execute everything crisp. She does not. That's the problem. Man, it's like, Nia Jax, the same damn thing, but she actually really hurt people.
Yeah, she will knock you out in real life.
Like, I'm sorry, the Annihilator is no joke.
Party Monster, I see Paul Heyman becoming an advocate for CM Punk. I can, not want to get into too much of my prediction until we get to that video in a couple weeks, but I definitely think CM Punk might walk away with a belt in Vegas. I'm just saying.
We'll see what the favor is.
Let that.
We'll see what the favor is when that gets revealed.
Well, guys, unless John has anything else, I think that pretty much sums up Raw this week. It was a really good Raw. We're in a good spot, and I'm feeling confident about it. So
keep building on that momentum. Yes. Hopefully, the next 2 Raws are fire going into Mania.
Yes. So, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Share it with a friend. Road to 2K subs starts right here, right now. Y'all can make the difference. Again, if y'all want to see me struggle in the gym, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. And we will hopefully get there. But shout out to Mr. John for taking time out of this busy day to come and hang out with us on the stream. And again, Naomi is about to get a major push. Oh, the Naomi train has already left. It is not coming back anytime soon. Unless she goes to that other company, maybe they'll give her a championship at night 1. Her and Sasha, they can be partners again. Party Monster goes to Vegas, runs to Liv Morgan. It's a wrap. Oh yeah, y'all saw that video, right? That video was up. That was like the last video I actually posted on here. Hey, Party, nice to meet you. Oh, Kimberly says hi. Yes.
Says hi to who?
You.
Oh, hi, Kimberly.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. As always, I love you guys. I'll see you guys again tonight after AEW's Dynamite. So come back 10 o'clock tonight. You guys will hang out with me again a little bit longer. So see you guys later. Peace. Love you. I'm out. Friend and oh, wait a minute. Before I cancel this, I'm still on. Yeah, Party Monster, hi to your friend. You didn't even introduce something to... I introduced him early in the video. I introduce him every week.
Yeah, every week.
Mr. John, I said he was going to be here yesterday. He's here. Hit that like button for Mr. John. See you later, guys. Peace. See you.